Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm back with a new video. Got a new camera here. Gonna try this out, 4K video at 60 frames per second. I don't know, let me know what you guys think about it. I don't know, I don't really like the wide angle view, but anyway, been gone for a while. Haven't done a lot of videos in a while because the butcher shop and everything that I go to all the time is closed down, and I've been having a hard time finding some interesting cuts of meat. So anyway, I did find a new butcher, and it's called the Butcher and the Larder. They apparently fresh cut the carcasses right there. So this is a very, very fresh cut of meat, and it's what is called a baseball steak. It is the center cut of the top sirloin, and apparently it's really good. Figured I'd give it a try, and I'm going to sous vide cook it, of course. I asked them to cut it 2 inches thick for me, and I have to get this thing so freaking close to the camera. It's nuts. It's super wide angle lens, so as you can see, it's pretty meaty. They say it's similar to filet tenderloin. Doesn't look like it has as much in the way of marbling, so we're gonna sous vide cook it at 130 degrees for 2 hours. Sorry, 131 degrees for 2 hours, and then we're going to pan fry it up and give it some butter and some salt and pepper and some olive oil, and go from there. We'll see how it tastes. It's supposed to be a really beefy taste. It does have a piece of connective tissue right through the middle there, kind of like a New York strip. But anyway, you can kind of see the texture here. It's kind of, I don't know, it's interesting. So we're gonna give it a try. And first things first, I'm just gonna raw dog this one. We're gonna put it right in the bag as is. I want maximum beef flavor, and when you add fats to the bag and salts and things like that, crazy stuff happens. So we're just going to go ahead and vacuum seal this one right up and toss it in the bath for 2 hours. So let's get going. Yeah, apparently this steak is called a baseball steak because when you throw it on a grill, it will kind of swell up in the middle and kind of get in the shape of a ball, I guess? I don't know. Pretty massive steak though. About, depending on how much you smush it together, I'd say it's probably 2 inches thick. I don't know how much it weighed, but I would say, yeah, it's almost a pound, 0.865 pounds. So anyway, I'm gonna get this sealed up here, and we're gonna get tossing in the bath. So here's the deal. This thing is very tender, and I don't want my steak coming out looking like a flying saucer, you know what I mean? So even on the moist setting, yeah, it's flattening out like a, I don't know if you can quite see what I'm talking about, but it just like flattens the edges out and it looks really stupid. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in a Ziploc bag. Apparently it's very tender meat, so let's do that instead. Pro tip, don't vacuum seal your baseball steaks. Okay. So we are in there. I actually didn't have any Ziploc bags of appropriate size. The only one I had were like 4-gallon bags. So what you can do instead is take a vacuum bag and do the air displacement, water displacement method, whatever you want to call it, and just clip the open part of the bag to the top and hold it there, and it'll be fine. So we are ready to go. I'll see you in about 2 hours, okay? 131 for 2 hours. Okay, we're all done. 2 hours is up. So what we're going to do now is remove the steak from the bag and dry it off with some paper towels. Wow, this is very tender. Not a whole ton of juice has come out of this. I mean, decent amount. Steak itself is very juicy still. Just a tiny little bit. Nothing too crazy. Dog's coming over to smell the deliciousness. Smells really beefy, which is a good sign. So we're going to dry this off, and we're going to get this into a piping hot frying pan with a little bit of olive oil in there. I'm going to salt, pepper, maybe toss a little extra butter in there, but it looks really good so far, and I can't wait to see how it tastes when we're all finished. So let's move this setup over to the frying place. Okay, we've got everything good to go. I'm just going to throw some salt on one side for now, and then I'm going to toss this in the pan. We'll pepper it a little later, but the pan's nice and hot. The oil is nice and hot, so let's get this going. Get on the exhaust fan. We'll salt the other side. Get some flavor here. We're not gonna sear this for too long. Pepper on the other side now. Drop a little butter in for basting. Baste this bad boy up and be done. It is kind of starting to round out, which is interesting. I didn't know if it would actually do that after sous vide cooking, but like the baseball moniker is probably a little more true if you grill it. All right, beautiful. Probably just about done here. Doesn't take much. Alright, let's get this turned off and off the fryer. Okay, so I'll plate it up. A little more hot oil and juice on there, why not? Okay, it's rested. Let's take a little look at the inside here and see what we got. I'm using a very sharp knife, not your typical steak knife, just so that we can see the texture. Beautiful, perfect, medium rare, as usual. Look at that lovely texturing in here. That is fantastic. Let's cut right through the middle. You can see, cutting very gently. This meat is extraordinarily tender. A lot like a fillet. Look at that beautiful, beautiful juiciness in there. Wow. And it's not too fatty, but it has really good flavor. I'm actually really surprised for $10 a pound or whatever, you know, in a fancy pants steakhouse. I mean, this is really good. Wow. I would highly recommend giving it a try if you could find this baseball steak. Like I said, they call it baseball steak. It is also known as center cut top sirloin, I believe. I don't know. The butcher himself said it was from a calf, so calf muscle. So I don't know. But anyway, I'm hoping the lighting in here and everything is okay. It seems kind of dark, but I don't know. Hopefully it turns out well. Let's see real closely. See that nice stink. There we go. Alright, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of the new camera setup. Let me know, what you'd like to see me cook. I'm still making videos. It's been a few months, but I'm going to get back into it a lot more. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon.